But what about his actual workout routine? How does he lift weights? What does he do? Okay, so I found a routine online by fitnessreaper.com. I haven't seen actually a lot of information about his training other than little clips and videos and that kind of stuff, but this seems pretty accurate from the clips that I saw. So according to this, Monday he does back, biceps, triceps, push-ups for chest, and all of that is mostly cable work. Tuesday, he does cardio, HIIT training, and a lot of core work. And then moving on to Wednesday, he goes to do some back stuff with cables, lower work with barbells and dumbbells, and handstand push-ups, which is impressive in itself. And then following that is Thursday, which he does a lot of free weight stuff, cables, unilateral work, legs again, shoulder, and triceps. Finally, Friday, he finishes that with bicep work, backs, push-up, cardio, and legs yet again. Then on the weekend, according to this, he elects to do stuff like swimming, playing basketball, a lot of sports stuff, mostly cardio then. So what's interesting about this, it's not surprising looking at the type of player he is and that he plays basketball, but he doesn't get a lot of chest in. The only chest stuff that I saw was one clip of him benching, which didn't look like a lot of weight. They even clipped out most of the barbell, so you only saw him benching. But a lot of push-up stuff. So, you know, that kind of stuff is good for body control, the handstand stuff, all that, but he doesn't have a lot of chest. He doesn't really need it in basketball, which isn't a big deal. I just thought that was interesting that it's not really there. Then he does a lot of body control stuff, like I mentioned, unilateral work, working on each side of the body, so not developing any muscle imbalances. You know, a lot of mind-muscle connection, which he's going to need when he's out there on the court, just flying to the rim, that kind of stuff. And then no one's going to be surprised that he does a lot of squatting variations. I mean, this guy can jump out of the gym, so he's out there doing unilateral lunges with barbells, dumbbells. He's squatting a lot. And from what I've read, all of these movements, they're a lower rep, 1 to 10 reps, like power movements. Everything does is power, which is just like when he's playing. If you watch him, it's kind of scary sometimes. You think he's going to get injured, like another guy in the past, just like him, Derrick Rose, very explosive athlete, but he put his body into all of his movements, just like Ja Morant, and he got injured very, very frequently, and basically ended his superstar part of his career. So yeah, that's what I found about how Ja Morant pretty much trains. It's a lot of stuff that applies to basketball, not a lot of wasted effort for things that aren't going to really help him. It makes sense because he's improved a lot in his third year in the NBA. He's an all-star. He is jumping up in efficiency, how he's shooting. He's defending better. He's just an overall better player. And a lot of that comes from stuff like this, all the work. And then when we move on to the nutrition side of things, things get a little murky. This is a part of his, about him I couldn't find a lot of, but I did find that he doesn't seem very strict in videos, like a little cookout him and his family did, a House of Highlights video where they meet him in the morning. It's nothing too crazy. It's like, you know, mashed potatoes, a lot of family foods, you know, that kind of stuff. Not very strict there. As an NBA athlete, though, I'm going to imagine he likes to try to keep things balanced. He's going to do things, of course, like eating a lot of proteins, veggies, fruits, healthy fats, that kind of stuff. I mean, the team isn't just going to let him eat like nothing, you know, whatever he wants all the time. They're going to try to point him in a certain direction, maybe not try to control him, but, you know, some advice here or there, because they're hoping he's going to last well into his 30s and not break down. I did find something very, very cool. So we mentioned that he is 6'3", approximately 175, maybe all the way to 190, if what he said is true. If you plug that into a calorie calculator, put the energy level on the calculator to all the way up, you know, because he's a basketball player, trains a lot. So he's going to be moving a lot, burning a lot of calories. To maintain his weight, it's going to be between 3,200 calories and 3,400 calories every single day that he needs to consume. So, you know, it's not surprising that he's a skinnier guy. It's going to be pretty hard to put on that weight when you need to put that much in your body just to stay where you're at. Yeah, that's pretty much how Ja Morant trains and what I know of how he eats.